Today is November 5th, 2017, and I'm at the Coronado Springs Resort. I love this resort. It's such a beautiful, it's a moderate resort, but in my opinion, it has a lot of the charms that you see in the premium resorts, so I really like this place. Now, why am I here today? Well, I just wanted to catch a little bit of video because there are some changes coming to a lot of places at Disney, and that includes this resort as well. What is behind me, if you look across the water, is the pool. That's the swimming area at Coronado Springs, and over here behind me, this is the main resort over here, right behind me. And what they are going to be adding very soon is they're going to be adding a walkway that kind of goes about halfway out into the lake, and there's going to be a restaurant right in the middle of the lake. And then the walkway is going to continue past that and connect over to where the pool area is, which is going to make it a lot more convenient for the people staying in rooms over here. You won't have to go around the whole lake anymore. And then there'll be another walkway that'll kind of branch off of that, sort of like a Y, over to that section. I want to show this area because in about a year and a half, you will never see this view again without seeing the restaurant. Now, the renderings I've seen suggest that this is going to be a very beautiful addition, which I like because not all additions sometimes enhance the view. Sometimes you feel like they take away a little bit, but I think in this case, it looks like it's going to be really neat. I'm actually looking forward to seeing this being built. That isn't the only change though. Look, you can already see behind me the cranes. Look at that. They're going to actually build a tower over here. There's going to be a tower. I can't remember exactly how tall it is. Sorry. I think it's about 7 stories or so tall. And that's where that's going to go. There's already the first floor kind of going up. We're going to go over there in a minute and see if we can get a little bit better view. What is so cool about this tower? The top floor. That's the exciting part about this tower. There's going to be a restaurant up there. And what a view that's going to be. Being able to go up to that restaurant, you're going to be able to look out over the water and over the restaurant, or the restaurant out in the middle of the lake. But if you look the other direction from there, you're going to be able to see the fireworks from all the different theme parks. That's going to be really awesome, and that's supposed to be open too in a few years. But I wanted to have you look at it the way it is right now, because never again will you see that skyline without a tower there, and I just wanted you to be able to see that. Let's go over and take a closer look. Come on, it's okay. Well, this is where I wanted to take you. I wanted to show you a little bit closer look. As you can see behind me, this is the beginnings of the tower that's going to be going up over here at Coronado Springs. And right now it's kind of hard to make out what exactly is going to be happening with that, but you can see already the first floor is pretty well underway, and looks like they're already starting to get the second floor sort of worked out a little bit. This is going to go up quite high. When it's all done, I don't know if it's going to be quite as tall as those cranes are. I don't know if it's going to be quite that tall, but it's going to be close. And you can just see that once that's done, look at this, what a view they're going to have. It's going to be beautiful. There's going to be that restaurant up there, which I told you about. I'm looking forward to eating there, I got to tell you. And Disney's always in a state of change, which is really awesome. I mean, it's just like all of us. We're always in a state of change. I think everybody should always be in a state of change. You know, keep your mind flexible. Life is a very fluid thing, and it's easier when you just go along with the flow because you discover and learn so many more things. Change can sometimes be hard. We all fall in love with things the way they are. I love this resort the way it is, but I'll be honest, I'm excited about some of these changes. I think this is really going to be awesome. You know what? We'll come back another time and we'll follow up on the progress here a little bit, and it'll be exciting. We're kind of going to watch this thing grow. We'll watch it together. It'll be our little child together. We're raising a building. And it doesn't even cry. This is the artist rendering of the new additions coming to Coronado Springs. And this tower is going to be a lot taller than I was saying earlier, because I was saying like 7 stories. Boy, am I off. Look at this. I counted them. There's like 14 stories or 15 stories. It's pretty tall. So this is really going to be pretty cool. It says coming summer of 2019, which from now, it's about a year and a half. It's pretty cool. See you in a year and a half. If you get a chance to visit Coronado Springs before construction is finished, you can actually come visit the Preview Center, and you get a chance to see a model and some conceptual art of what the new project is going to look like. It's in a little alcove between 2 bathrooms, and right down through those doors, that's where the Pepper Market is, so it's not too far. They got a great little video playing that shows you some of what it's going to look like. Some great conceptual art, but neatest of all, I think, is this model. The model shows in the gray. The gray areas are the existing. This whole big area here, that's the convention area. That's where we're at right now. And the white area over here, that's the new tower that's going to be built. That's what we just got done looking at. Come around here, there's the lakeside view of it if you can see it. And of course in the middle of the lake, you can see where the new restaurant is going to be. So that's going to be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. It's only been a week since the last time I was here, and look at this. This is the side now facing the lake. And look at all that's gone up just in the past week. The whole first floor is pretty much developed. You can kind of see it there. I mean, they're still working on it, obviously. But look, you can see the columns coming up over there. You can start seeing the second floor going up. This thing's going to wind up being probably about as tall as those cranes when it's done. And it's moving along really fast. So there's your progress report for this week. This is November 11th, 2017. This is the progress report on the tower that's going on. Now, over this way, there's the lake. The progress report on the new restaurant, it's still just water. But eventually we're going to start seeing construction going on over there too, and I'll be showing you that when that starts as well. I kind of wanted to get a different view of the construction. I haven't come over to this side for a while. Anyway, there you can see the tower again. Still on the second week after checking out the beginning of the progress here. This is still the 11th of November. And you can still see the tower over there going up. But this is the side that's facing more towards the north side. And it's really going to be neat because on the very top floor they're going to have that restaurant. And that's going to be exciting. What a view that's going to be from the restaurant, looking down over the lake over here. And then also you're going to be able to see the fireworks around Disney property when that's open. So that's pretty awesome. So never again will you see the skyline look like that. The next time that I come to check the progress, it's going to be a little bit taller, and never again will you see it look like that. This is still the side that's facing mostly north. So we're kind of on the side of the tower, and the front of the tower is going to be over this way here. That's where Buena Vista Boulevard is, over that way. You can see all the construction over that way. So much construction going on, but it happens so quickly. And of course this way over here, there's the existing resort, and of course the lake is to the right. So there it is. As of today, that's the construction progress right now. And we're watching that go up now. This is exciting because once the first floor is pretty much established, and the first floor is at this point, at least structurally, you start seeing the other floors going up really quick. So I think we're going to see an awful lot of changes happen pretty fast. It's exciting. So today is January 7th. I'm over here at Coronado Springs again. It's been a little while since I did an update. I wanted to kind of check out and see how far we've come since the last time I checked it out. And you can see it behind me. I'm in the parking lot. I'm in the parking lot out front. It's kind of breezy today. I apologize for the wind noises. But I'm in the parking lot out in front. You can see the building behind me where it's going along really well now. So you can see they're already up a couple of stories. The cranes are up there. This thing's going to be really nice when it gets done, I think. It's really starting to come along. You're starting to actually see what it might actually start looking like. You have to use a little bit of imagination, and that's okay, because if you're watching this, you're probably nuts about Disney like I am, and imagination is strong with you as well. It's going to be a pretty cool tower. Let's go look at it from the other side. Now, Coronado Springs is considered a moderate resort, but honestly, I like this resort almost as much as I do some of the higher end resorts like the Grand Floridian and the Wilderness Lodge. I don't know what it is. There's something about Coronado Springs that I just think elevates it beyond a moderate resort, although it is a moderate resort. Anyway, so behind me, now we're facing the lake. Here's the lake behind me. Now, as I've mentioned before, there's going to eventually be a restaurant out there in the water. You can do some fine waterside dining out there right now. Imagine that, in the middle of that water. Someday somebody's going to be sitting out in the middle of that water enjoying a nice lunch. But right now they haven't even started construction with that yet. That'll come a little bit later. But you can see the tower going along really well. So we've gotten past the ground floors. We're starting to move up a little bit. Starting to take a little bit of shape. And that's the shape. Some pretty good shape. It's kind of fun watching construction, although I don't see anybody working on it today. Today's a Sunday, maybe that's why. But it's beautiful. It's sunny out. It's been so cold here. Oh my goodness, you wouldn't believe. Had temperatures down around 30 degrees. That's pretty chilly for us here in Central Florida. So let's take a look and see a little bit closer what's going on. This is the map of Coronado Springs. Coronado Springs. And where are we at right now? Well, we're over here off the side of a smaller lake. You can tell where we are because it says you are here. That's where you are. And the new construction's all happening right over this way. So they haven't really shown that on the map. I guess that's not really a pretty thing to show. But you can tell where we are because look, there it is. That's the new tower that's going up. And as you can see, it's definitely starting to look like the finished product a little bit. You have to use your imagination to fill in the picture a little bit. But how cool is that? There's the main building over there, and there's the bridge that takes you over to the pool. It's going to change the landscape over here forever. Used to be there was other buildings that looked sort of like these buildings over in that area. And never again. But never again will you see it look like this either. So once that tower is completely built, you will never see this area right here. That cloud right over here on the other side of that, you won't see it. I've walked all the way around this smaller lake. You can see the bigger lake in the way off in the background over there. So I came around and I wanted to kind of check out what it looks like from over here. And there it is behind me. So we can't go in there, it's a construction zone, but we can go up to the gate and take a peek inside. So come on, let's go look inside. And there it is. Isn't it beautiful? Have you ever seen the lake? There's the lake out over there. It's so pretty. Look at these picnic tables. The trash cans, sandbags, lots of dirt. It's the home we've always dreamed of. Actually, that's called pixie dust, isn't it? Disney's under construction. It's under refurbishment for your future enjoyment. And we will definitely be enjoying this in the future. We'll have to come back and check that out.